Hey, what's going on, good people? This is your man, John, and I want to share some interesting event that happened to me today. It's going to deal with people's goals, dreams, their retirement, and a tip on how to connect with people and start a conversation, especially people that work in a job or place like that. So I'm at the grocery store and looking to buy something at the ready food counter. And so people in the grocery store had their name tags on, right? And so the lady comes up to me, asks me, how can I help you? And so I tell her how she can help me. And so here's the tip. Here's the number one tip on how to connect with people. Because a lot of times when we see these people, we just, tell them what we want. We're waiting, excuse me. We're waiting on what we want to order, and that's it, right? And so very often what I'll do is I'll address them by their name because they have their name tag on, and sometimes I can't really quite make out their name and say, well, how do you pronounce your name? The sweetest sound to a person's ear is their name. And so I said to this lady, her name was Nancy. I said, hey, Nancy, how you doing today? Right? How's your day going? Right? And so I just get a conversation going, get a conversation started. And I see how people respond to that. Some people be warm, they get to talking as far as they go. And so because I did that at this particular store, she gave me a little discount on something I didn't even ask for, just because I struck up a conversation with her. Was nice. Most people she probably talked to the whole day hadn't even did that whatsoever. So that was cool. And you can get a hookup like that as well, probably sometime. Just by being nice people, just by saying their name, asking them how they're doing. And so she got the rambling off in this conversation, and I asked her how long she'd been working here, and she tells me she's works two jobs, right? And she's been in Columbus where she works as one job as a factory is her full-time job, and then she comes and works at the grocery store. It's her part-time job. And she said, well, this is just for my retirement. I said, oh, really? All right. So she's working the part-time job to supplement her retirement, right? And been on her full-time job for 28 years. Wow. Okay. So I just want y'all to think about this out here. 28 years on the job and your retirement is not sufficient. She says to me, ladies, give me a lot of information, right? She says, well, I need to get to 300,000. I'm feeling like if I get to 300,000, that'll be enough for me to live, right? Like, okay, all right, fine. And so she's working a part-time job and get her bills paid off. She's supposed to get her bills paid off. So she's talking about getting out of debt, padding her retirement so she can live a good life in her golden years, right? And I thought this was very interesting. I didn't try to pique her interest on the business. This lady was focused. I just didn't do it, right? And so, but the thing was, what she told me was that, wow, this is what people are. I said 300. I'm thinking to myself the whole time, 300,000, right? Like, how's that enough for retirement? But I figure she's got to be saying, at 300,000, if I can get 10% a year, that would be $30,000 a year, right? And so she is probably figuring that she's gonna be able to live off of $30,000 a year when she's retired. Lady looks like she was about in her maybe mid 50s, so maybe she's got another 10 years, maybe five-ish, 5 or 7. And so in any case, here's the key. Here's the deal. She is planning on making $30,000 a year. She has already worked a job, okay, that she obviously clearly isn't going to. She works a factory job for 28 years, and clearly she doesn't have a plus retirement from that, right? So she's doing something to supplement her retirement, which is working another job to burn her out, as far as that goes, to make money that she hasn't probably factored in taxes, inflation, and other things in life that are going to go up. So to some degree, she's going to still be short. But the one key thing she did say is getting her bills paid off, which means she's trying to get out of debt. And that was key. And that certainly is going to help her. But I just thought about how people can be focused on their goals and dreams, and they'll do whatever they need to do. It's unfortunate, though, that many of us, when it comes to our goals and dreams, we think we have to work the majority of our more youthful, vigorant life in order to prepare to enjoy it for some reason when we're beyond 65. I mean, I don't understand that. I've been to Maui 6 times, and I started when I was about 27, 28 years old, right? And it's a beautiful thing, and so it's good to go now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you that if you're working in the home business arena, if you're working in network marketing, as I've done and love, that, you know what, if this lady can work a second job to add to her retirement, which will probably still prove to be insufficient, but be focused on that, you can use network marketing to leverage your retirement. Retire, you know, if you were in her situation, probably a lot sooner if you put in 2 to 3 years worth of work. Add to your retirement, but even more importantly, if you got a good solid company, you can not only have that money coming in, but have it coming in residually while also padding your retirement, and then getting out of debt. Getting out of debt is so key to really living a prosperous life. But this is your man, Ja, just giving you a tip on how people can be focused on their goals and dreams to achieve whatever they want. And you too can be about doing the exact same thing. Go forth, connect with people, and live a much more prosperous life. And get yourself to Maui, Hawaii. Hey, peace.